Hi, my name is Saad. I'm co-founder and CEO of Brick and Mortar.ai. We are the Google Analytics for brick and mortars. Imagine what Google Analytics does for e-commerce companies. We bring the same advantage to brick and mortar stores with the same level of detail of analytics. Our go-to market right now is in Pakistan, where our development team is based, also now in Singapore and Middle East, among other countries. My own background is around 16 years in retail tech experience. My co-founder, who was actually my class fellow, he returned from the US after his PhD in computer vision and AI. So we thought of bringing our expertise together. So he was coming from the academic side, I was coming from the industry side, and we knew which problems to solve. So that's where the idea came up. Brick and mortars face a very big problem of lack of access to quality data. As per McKinsey, 35% of losses are suffered by big brick and mortars just because of lack of access of data and timely information. That is the problem which we're trying to solve, to have the right information to the right person at the right time. I think our biggest advantage is our technical skills. We have relevant background and experience both coming from the industry and the academic side. We have developed our own models. We are not using something off the shelf. We have customized it. It is extremely low cost intensive, and it is also compliant with things like GDPR. This is something which puts up in a very unique proposition, and especially we're plug and play, which almost none of our competitor is. So we're a SaaS-based monthly recurring revenue model. We acquire customers either through our own self or through partner networks, strategic partnerships. Both of us co-founders are coming from the technical background. What we lacked was a strategic and the business savvy sense to which drives a startup. I think that's where Accelerating Asia really complements and augments our skills. Secondly, we do not want to make the same mistake which many startups tend to do. And Accelerating Asia, with its huge network of around 80 companies, they have already that key learnings which put us on the right track. I once read this quote that building a startup is like flying a plane while you're actually building it. So that is something where we can get a lot of help, that instead of making the same mistakes over and over again and being overwhelmed by the type of work which we need to do, Accelerating Asia can be a great partner for that. I think the content which we have seen so far, the models which they have given us, and the guidance which they provide is really amazing, and we've already seen an increase in our overall efficiencies at the moment. The last part, you feel like you're part of something huge. It's not only some mentorship sessions, it's being like a part of a club in which you can rely on each other, and there's always someone there to give you guidance. And we would like to give back and contribute to the community as well. I would say they're really missing out. I mean, yes, they could maybe survive and sustain and make it on their own, but with Accelerating Asia, you get so much intensive knowledge and so much guidance to do what's right and what's wrong, that your journey towards success is really cut short. And I think the benefit which they bring, which I've at least experienced in my startup, is far greater from any other program which I've seen.